Alright, let's go back to SENSU. SENSU take 1, now there's actually take 2. So this time it's about moodboards. So as you can see, we have boards that basically act like desks. And these desks can be moved around, and we can place things on them from desk to desk, and we can freely arrange them. Actually, the desktop that you see here behind all of this, let me close this folder, is also a moodboard. So if I go here, you can see on top you have several things. For example, like here, this is when I click on this, the sidebar opens up. So the sidebar contains all my folders. Then we have some menus here. Those are basically still defunct. They don't really work. It's just a dummy for now. We will fill it up later. And if you go to the right, then you see this wonderful thing here. It says library. This is the name of the folder that is right now the desktop. So if I click on this thing here, what it does, it opens the folder that I'm right now displaying on the desktop. So this is the same folder what I'm seeing here. It's just in the moodboard view. So again, the reason why we see so many more items here than we see on the desktop is because in the moodboard, as you can see it now, if I switch to the moodboard, we can see this thing is actually a replica of this here. If I select these things, these become selected. You can see again here in the selection bar. Here are all the selected items. I deselect them by clicking on the small X. Again, I select something. Let's, for example, this picture. This one here. And it appears here. Let's get rid of it again. I click, it's here in the selection bar. Again, I can resize this. If I click on the folder where I do the selection, then the selection disappears only in that folder. Now if I select all this here, these are selected too because that's basically the same folder. So I'm looking at the same thing right now. My desktop is a folder called library, which is the first folder that I have. It's basically the whole thing. Everything here is the library. So let's go back here in the view, let's say to the mosaic. We see some orange borders around all these folders. What are they? They are basically saying me something new happened in here. Somebody else published content in there, or I put content in there. Here I see it also in the library. If I go down here, I see all these numbers. So in all these folders, something has happened. Let me just close this here for a second to give us more space. For example, here in this thing called folder,